If you're stuck somewhere in your life right now, then this video is completely for you. You're in a right place right now. You are in a right place right now. Everything that didn't work out for you is actually working out for you. You never ever dare to think that this will be your entire life. No, this is not your entire life. Hi guys, so this is Ashita Agarwal and this is my first ever video in this channel. This channel is really close to my heart. This is something what I wanted to do since long. After going through so much in all my life, every time I used to come out of all the situation and life was all green and happy again, and something again came up and I thought this is it, like my life is going to end somehow. This is it, like I'm not going to get out of here. Whether it's a failure, whether it's something you're failing at, whether it's a relationship that is not working out, whether you're stuck in some very serious situations in your life, but I guarantee you that one thing, that there is an end to this tunnel. Nothing is permanent in this life. Let me tell you this harsh truth, that nothing is permanent in this life. Not even the good, you guys. Not even the good. Why you think that a one small hit will stay longer in your life? It's just what you asked for and it is improving in your life. Let me get it on another way. If you are thinking right now your life is over just because you failed your business or a failed relationship, then probably you might have asked yourself, your higher self, or the universe, that, or your God, that whichever divine you follow or higher, whichever you higher, believe into. You might have asked, please save me from this. I deserve better. And when it actually is working out for you, it looks like it is not working out for you. That relationship that got over, that toxic friendship that got over, that results that are not according to you, that failing business or any job that didn't work out for you is actually working out for you. You just can't see it right now. It's your higher self, your life, that is telling you that it is going to be better. Believe me, nothing is permanent. Nothing. Even the good. It is the harsh truth that even the good is not permanent. If you think that you suddenly won a lottery, just tell me one thing. If winning a lottery was making people happy, then there are so many billionaires out there, they have died with insanity. They are not happy with their life, because actually it not comes from anything outside. It comes from within you. It is not an outside job, it is an inside job. So if you think that it is not working out for you, actually it is working out for you. That job that you got fired, the work that didn't work out for you, is actually saving you from future depression or future bankruptcy or something else. It is always something that is saving you. A higher self, God, universe, whatever you follow, it is always saving you, redirecting you towards what's better for you. You might be thinking that this is over, life is over, this relationship is over, but ask yourself, was that guy or girl was good for you? Were you actually happy, or you were being just used, or you were just being broken to something that was never really meant for you? It's always something that you feel stuck is the place where you need to grow. If you want more, you have to grow. And if you want more, you cannot ask for more without changing. And changes are painful because we are human beings. We are like, our body and mind is built up in a way that it is designed to stay in a place. It is designed in a sense that stay in your comfort zone. It's never about staying out of the comfort zone. And now what I'm moving up to, like, it's all about being stuck, but I'm telling you a part of it, that is your comfort zone. When you're scared in uncomfortable situation, when you feel stuck, it's your comfort zone. Like, your mind is fighting in a survival mode because this is something new that is happening with you, but you don't know what is going on because this is a new territory. Like if you lost some money, or you asked God for giving you more money, but suddenly you started seeing a lot of losses in your business, or you suddenly lost something, or something broke down and you have to pay for it. But now you're thinking like your life is over, you don't have anything. But you know what is that uncomfort zone? You suddenly saw that something you asked for good, but something bad is happening. That is something like universe is testing you. The God is testing you, that how badly you want it, how badly you want it. It's, you are just being tested at that moment. But being tested, it's so uncomfortable as a human being, because the way you brush your teeth, the way you shower, what you're wearing, everything defines you. Everything defines you, and that is your state. You're living in that state with from like years. You're living in that state for years, not even day. The way you eat, your favorite food, the way you eat, and the timing of your food, everything is defined. Like you wake up at 7, you go for school, college, office, or your work from home person, or anything else, but that is your routine. But one day, when someone asks you not to do that and do something else, it will be so uncomfortable, right? So, being stuck is like you not accepting that change that you always wanted. That's what it is. You're not stuck, you're not accepting the change that is happening right now because you asked for it. It's not, you don't get anything without ask, you know. If you don't ask for it, like even in business or anywhere with a friend, if you don't ask for it, how would that friend know that you wanted help? Like if I need help and I'm not asking anyone or my friend to help me with it, how she will or he will know that I needed help? So you asked for it, but when you accept that help, that might not come in the ways that you desire to. That will come in a ways that is supposed to come. It is always how it works with God and universe and with your life. It is never the way we decide. Like even till now the date, if I take my example of my own personal life, I will tell you I have had this all planned out. And believe me, it is further from the truth. It is nothing. Like 1% even things didn't go that way. Like even I used to start making progress in something, then I failed. Then I changed something, then I failed in that too. So it's not going to go according to your plan. If you ask for something, it will come, but in not your expected ways. And when we get stuck where I also was supremely stuck few weeks ago, and I was so mad at God and universe and everything, that why this is happening to me, why everything feels so stuck, why everything is not getting better, because I was not accepting that change. And I only asked for better. So how better will come when the changes are not there? And when changes come, that uncomfort zone kicks in. We don't like, as a human being, we are a species that does not like to go out of our safety or comfort zone. The moment something happens that has never happened before, we go into fight and flight situation and we start fighting for our life, like save us, what is going on. We start panicking, we start thinking about all the procrastination that never is going to happen. We go into that scale of overthinking and anxiety and getting into a place where we shouldn't be. Now that kicks in. It's like this is your old version, this is your new version. This new version needs to kick in, but it is not kicking in because you're not letting this old version go. And you're stuck in the middle. This is the middle, and this is the old, and this is the new. So you're stuck in the middle, not accepting that change. And that's when things get stuck at the same place. And that's what happens when you're stuck in this middle: overthinking, anxiety, panic, depression. The symptoms of negativity. And once you go in that cycle of negativity, there is no going back. Like it is so hard to break that cycle of negativity and come out of it. I will tell you one thing. I was forced to go for CA and all that things when I was not deciding my future somewhere, like everyone's parents were deciding. So I went on that exams and I failed. And I gave my all. Like I gave it my all. I used to study 16 hours a day, and it did not work out, and I failed twice in it. I sat down and gave my all in it again, because it was not my choice, because I was never meant to do it, because it was not my in my heart and soul, but I was forced to do it because parents, society, people, whatsoever. You must be facing that too also. But let me tell you, you're going to fail in that what is not for you, what you never wanted it. I failed. I failed twice. And you know what? I gave my all. I have never studied that much in my life. I gave that much to that exam. And you know what happened with me after that? That nobody gave a F about it. I went into depression, the severe one. I used to sit all day long alone. I used to binge watch everything. I did not pay attention to my graduation properly. I used to be cut off from everything and everything. That came along with what is not for me. One day I accepted it. One day I woke up and I accepted it. Like, no, this is not going to be what I want for my future. I'm not going to sit, because I got stuck in that place. The feeling that you said, you are stuck in a place, this is what that feeling is. I kept playing a victim role for myself. I started reacting like a victim, like everything is going to end, my life is falling apart, my life is over. That's how you're feeling right now, right? Like that your life is over, everything is falling apart, nothing will work out. But I am here, like I'm sitting in front of you, and I can say place right now, but I can say I'm happy and I'm so proud that how far I've come. And whenever I look back, I'm just proud that how strong I am and how I got out of it, instead of staying stuck at one place that is not meant for you. So whatever you're going through, just sit down and try to think from within. Cut out all the noise and try to think out within what you have asked for. You might have someday wondered, like, I want a better job, this is not working for me, I want a better relationship. And when it fall apart, you started crying that it didn't work out, but actually it is working out for you. You are not stuck. You are never stuck, because life keeps moving. There is no stuck point in it. It's just us who stop accepting we stop accepting. The acceptance is the key here. We never accept it. And it's normal. It's okay to cry for days, weeks, and even months. It's okay. Everything is okay. And what's not okay is feeling like that you're not loved, that you're never heard, that you're alone. You are never alone. So many people are going through what you have gone through, maybe even worse. That doesn't invalidates your feeling. That doesn't invalidates your pain. You're in. It is valid. It is valid that you're going through that, and you have to validate yourself. No matter how many friends you have, no matter what family members with you, whatever. But at the end, it's only you that is going to take yourself out of that situation. Because you can go into endless movies and boozing, drinking, smoking, or whatsoever. It is never ever going to work out. It's just temporary dopamine that is worst for your body, your mind, because it's like disrespecting yourself. When you choose sex, drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, even worse, becoming someone that you're not, and just hurting everyone around you, everything around you who didn't cut you. This will only give you 1% of dopamine hit, where you will feel like, oh, I'm on the top of the world, everything is going to be okay. But the moment that hits come back, you're gonna feel like a shit again. And you're gonna keep doing it. It's just disrespecting yourself. That thing that you call it cool by drinking and cigarette and all that, it's not. It's actually dishonoring your value as a human being. It's disrespecting yourself as a human being. I'm not saying that you cannot go out and party sometimes, or do that things anyone is against it. No, But using it on a regular basis to calm yourself down, avoid your problems, it's never going to work out. No matter what you're going through, if you're feeling stuck right now, you have to face it. Now I'm going to tell you how you can come up with some amazing solutions to go over this. I'm guaranteeing you there is a tunnel end to this problems. So if right now everything is falling apart, let me tell you one thing. Let it fall apart completely. Let it. Let everything, everyone, every situation, every feelings, every emotion or relationship, let it all fall apart. If you are in that situation when you cannot take it anymore, if it feels like too heavy for you, then let it all fall apart. Because there's this saying, every year, every season, when there's autumn, where there's a season where leaves just fall apart from trees and the trees completely blank with only roots and branches, it waits for it to regrow, rebuild itself, it doesn't say that my life is stuck, everything is fallen apart. It already automatically bears beautiful fruits and flowers and better than ever before. Just take the trees like your life only. Take that example of tree as your life only. Everything should fall apart before everything should rise and rainbows again. If you want beautiful fruits, flowers, and beautiful leaves, more better than before, then you have to let it fall. You can grow again, you can bloom again, and you can also see that colorful fruits, flowers, leaves in your life again. Why you have to stop that process? This is life. And when you look back, you will keep regretting that why I was upset for nothing. When I look back 10 years back, when I was in school or my college ages, I just have a big laugh in my head. Wow, it was so funny when it was very painful back then, but I now realize it was nothing. It was out of something that was not inside, it was from outside. It was hurting for nothing good, because I was expecting from everything and everyone else. And when you see that you let everything fall apart, everything will start rebuilding. Everything will that you forced on to stop. Like you're holding on to this relationship so hard that it shouldn't fall off. And you know it inside that it's not going to work out. And you know it's inside that it's killing you. It's making you into a person that you are not. It's something that you never wanted, but you're stuck in it because you still don't have that self-love, self-worth for yourself. You don't. I'm sorry if you really don't respect yourself enough, you don't really love yourself enough if you're holding on to something or someone that is not for you and you know it. This is not for you, even if you don't know it, but you have this inner feeling, this inner voice that keeps screaming like he's or she is going to hurt you, he's going to eventually hurt you. Why are you holding on to this? You will know that this is not for me, but still you will keep holding on to this because you are listening to your heart. That's where you're stuck, that's where you're stuck. It's the stuck situation, and you just keep going over and over, like telling your friends that he did this today, he did that today, he disrespected me again, he is not listening to me, he is very rude, and he stopped calling me, he stopped replying. Then why are you waiting for? Their disrespect is your closure, their disrespect is your answer to move on. I promise you will have a better man in your life, because universe knows, like your life, yourself, inner self knows that you deserve better than this. And I promise you, this better relationship is coming for you. I promise you, better job, better work, better money is coming for you. No matter what you're going through, better health, better marriage, or better anything that you want right now so badly, but you're feeling stuck. Just stop holding on to something that is from your past. This old self, the past self. Stop holding on to this, then you will go here. To go from here to there, you have to let it go and trust the process. I know you have heard this line so many times that you're like, what the hell is this? Why everyone keeps saying like trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. It irritates me. Believe me, it irritates me sometimes when I'm not myself and I'm feeling low or stuck in life. I too feel like that. Why everyone keeps saying, what the hell is this? But believe me, trust the process, because you don't know. You can only do is what as a human level you have decided or planned for you. But right now, just trust yourself, trust your higher self, and say that, okay, I'm gonna let this relationship, this job, everything go. I will take few days for myself. Maybe this is your sign to take time for yourself, to sit down and relax in life. Maybe you are running so badly that you forgot yourself. You're running after work, money, health, or relationship, or any areas of the life, and you are so tired that you don't know how to stop. But this is your sign to stop. Maybe you are going to wrong direction that like ended up very bad for you. So it's better whenever something bad happens, whenever there is something like going to the gym, and that day I saw that it was very scary. Like I was going to the gym and somehow my wheelers didn't start it. I tried starting it so much but it didn't start it, and I had to wait half an hour, and then somehow it started working again. Then when I drove and I went there, I saw a major accident on the road, and I felt so scary to my core that it is like a close call to save. Like something is saving you out there. Be grateful for that. Have you ever looked back and be grateful that you are alive? Have you ever woken up and just be grateful that you have food on your plate? Have you ever been like woke up and said thank you God or universe or whosoever you pray, like for the air you breathe, for the oxygen you are having, like you get, for the fresh water you drink, all these things that gives you life, you have to be grateful for it. You can't keep taking and expecting to get everything in return. You have to give. It's a give and take relationship. That's how universe and world works. When you are feeling stuck, start your thanking everyone, every little thing and everyone around you, everything around you, instead of taking advantages. Like I'm not talking about this no negative people here right now. That is a completely different topic. I'm talking about you when you are feeling stuck and you want to grow in your life, but you're not letting your old self go. You have to let old habits go. You have to let your old ways, thinking, perception, everything go. Take it baby step, slowly, slowly, day by day. Not every day. Don't do everything at once. You will fall. Literally, you will fall hard. Take one by one out of your comfort zone. Start gratitude. Start thanking every little thing in your life right now. If you're not grateful for what you have right now in your life, how you will have more in your life? If you want more, start being grateful for the little thing in your life, like the TV you watch, the fan you have. It is so hot. It's so effing hot out there. You can be grateful that you have a house, a shelter, a fan, a AC, or whatever you have. Be just grateful for the little things in your life, like the clothes you wear, how beautiful you are. Everyone is beautiful out there. Yes, I'm talking to you. You are beautiful, you are loved, you are valued, and you are not alone. Listen to me, you are not alone. I just want you to know that you were never alone. Look outside, talk to anyone, anything. Literally everything has a life in it. Like talk to God, talk to universe. You will get a reply. If you calm yourself down, you will get a reply. But be grateful for what you have right now. And when you calm yourself down, do everything to calm yourself down in a good way. Not drinking and all that temporary dopamine hits, Go to gym, go work out, go for a jog, go for walking. Do any activity that you left in your childhood but you always craved for. Do everything to make yourself happy first. Do the gratitude first, and you will instantly feel that positive hit. And it's not dopamine hit, it's positivity hit that stays. It's not temporary. Like when you say, like, I'm grateful that I'm alive today, I woke up today. I feel so good when I wake up every day and I say, I'm so grateful today that I woke up, that I got to see this new day today. And believe me, it has such power in it. Those words have such power. All the gratitude words, gratefulness has so much power in it that you will instantly feel alive, like a human being connected to this universe again. You have to do it. That's how you will unstuck yourself. That's how you will start moving from afar from your past to your new self. I want you to open your ears and listen to me carefully. Everything is always working out in our favor. Even if you think it is not, everything is working out in our favor. Like, what didn't work out for you is actually working out for you. Like that petrol ending in your vehicle, you couldn't go out, but it saved you from that accident. Maybe you were late in the meeting because your boss was angry and about to fire you, but it saved you. Maybe that relationship that ended, or you got like your marriage ended, or your relationship ended, that saved you from something worse. You cannot even imagine what people want with you. Sometimes you don't know any intentions or what's going on in someone's head, but it saved you. So think it that way, that there is a blessing in disguise. Like every adversity has a blessing hidden in it, and you as a human level cannot know what it is at that time. Maybe you will find out later, maybe you will not. It's actually not over. It's actually getting better for you. It's actually started working for you. Like, if I wouldn't have failed that CA that I never really wanted in the first place, but I let others decide. I let them decide. My parents decide. Okay, when you do that, that's the worst thing you will do. And I was not listening to myself. I failed in it. It didn't work out for me. But later, when I was in my graduation, I discovered, when I calmed myself down, when I was out of that depression and breakdown stage, when I calm myself down, I realize I still look at those interior stuff, things, and I can tell, like, this is not good, that place is not good. Any place or any cafe I go to that doesn't have a good ambience or interior, that's an off point for me. I'm telling you, it's an off point for me. This house I'm sitting in, I designed it. Like, each and everything just gives me so much happiness. So you have to discover your passion, and it may not even work. Maybe it is your passion for that stage. It depends. Life doesn't work out always the way we want to, but it works out better than we want to. Like, maybe you're asking for this much and universe has this much. Like, I cannot show you this much. Like, itna bada, like this much, this big. Maybe universe has this big for you and you're asking for this much, and you are just like, why this is happening, why this is not happening, why this is not happening, why he didn't call me back, why that person ghosted me, why this job fired me. Maybe you will get a bigger salary with the best job, with your dream job at a dream place. You never know. You literally never know when it starts working out for you, but you have to be that positive. You have to come out of that place where you feel like you are in the stuck place. Start by calming yourself down. Start by calming yourself down. It is going to work out. And then thinking what you want. Just sit down and write. Just sit down and write. If you're a teenager and you're watching this, you don't have privacy, then you write it down and burn it. You write it down and just maybe tear it up. But at least that will come out of you. At least that things will have the space out of your mind. Just write it down and be grateful for the little things in your life, and you will start feeling so much alive and better than you can even imagine. And never know when actually things starts to work out for you. You never literally know. You have no idea what I'm going through. I have been through a lot. I am going through a lot still, but I never lose hope, and I will never lose hope, no matter how bad it is. No matter how bad it is, I know that things are going to work out for me. I know there is a good end to everything. I will come again with another video. I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, don't forget to subscribe, like, share or comment to my channel. I would love to hear your stories down below in the comment section. I will come again with another video. Till then, bye bye. I love you all.